and Commanders. Late first half, Broncos down 7-6. Bo Nix in the scoring area. How about this play, Dan?
Just make sure you're harnessed in. This is the type of play that just brings Bo Nix in. Your thoughts of him as a future quarterback star, falling down, athletically climbing the pocket, sidearm throw, perfect. It's one of the highlights of the night.
Meanwhile, third quarter, it's 13-7, third down. Rex, you were impressed with the way Marcus Mariota played this entire game last night.
Oh, my gosh, he was absolutely dealing last night. And look at this throw right here. Not a bad catch. That's a reject from the Tennessee Titans right there.
Traylon
Burks
with an Odell catch. Riley Moss getting Moss. Hey, Riley Moss,
you got Moss.
Commanders take a 14-13 lead. Now we got a minute to play in the fourth. Commanders down 20-17. They're going for it on fourth down. 4th and 6. And Zach Ertz, Mr. Reliable, is out there for the catch.
Watch him top of your screen, seam inside. When he's needed, he continues to show up, just putting together what might be Hall of Fame career outstanding player.
10 catches, 106 yards for him, setting up Jake Moody from 32. 60 minutes insufficient to settle the issue. We're going to the fourth quarter. Speed.
Yeah, I like when they do this, but Ingram, just get him the ball. He's at yards after the catch guy. They get him matched up on Bobby Wagner in the middle of the field. Creates a huge chunk opportunity.
And then R.J. Harvey D. Wood's going to take it in for the score. Not a lot of resistance here.
No, I could have ran through that one.
His second touchdown of the game. Broncos up 27-20. Now, here we go. Commanders, you know they need to score. The game ends. This is a fourth down play. Look at Mariota keep it alive. Ball is tipped and picked, but there's a flag. It's defensive pass interference. Is it the right call?
It's absolutely the right call, but Marcus Mariota was crazy. How many quarterbacks could have escaped that?
Right.
How about one?
He had a really good night. Commanders 3rd and 14. Mariota, wait a minute. Debo's down there in the scoring area.
Yeah, it just looks like Riley Moss in coverage. Turns around and stops. Debo continues to chase. This is the play of the night. Watch the tailback. This Terry McLaurin's touchdown. Okay, McLaurin, who had one called back previous, just a really good job by Mariota.
And so the Commanders are going to go for the 2 and the win.
Look at the running back. He's wide open.
They're going to get it. Nobody's on him.
Nobody's on him. Nobody's on the running back.
Benito swats it down. Otherwise, it is an easy pitch and catch. And on that play, the Broncos hold on for their 9th straight win. 27-26 in overtime. An absolute thriller, and thus, you take a look at the standings in the AFC. A reminder, the Patriots play on Monday Night Football tonight against the Giants. For the moment, the Broncos are in first place in the conference. You take a look at this, they have a 43% chance to get the 1 seed according to our analytics, the highest of any team in the conference. Look at that screen on the right side. Texans currently red hot, not in officially. Chiefs in real serious trouble. So let's start with this. Are the Denver Broncos the best team in the AFC? D. Wood.
No, they're not, because I don't trust the quarterback. I think we know how great the defense is in Denver. They can rush the passer, all those type of things. But Bo Nix, it's like a being on a roller coaster. You're going to get some great moments from Bo Nix. You're also going to get some moments, the head-scratching moments from Bo Nix. I think if he's more consistent, then I can absolutely say yes. But until then, I'm still a big question mark on Denver.
Yeah, the quarterbacks are a roller coaster. I'd also say they really miss J.K. Dobbins. They just missed that downhill one cut back that sees it. Offensive line's been okay. But I'll say this, though. When he's on, he's on.
Correct.
You know, it's just when he gets frantic and plays like a linebacker instead of a quarterback, they get dangerous offensively.
So they had their moments last night. They wind up right now in a position where they're clearly going to go to the playoffs. The Broncos with the top of the conference. But let's take a look at the other results yesterday with the Colts losing to the Texans. Let me put up B10 because the Indianapolis Colts and Indiana Jones and Jonathan Taylor, who have been riding high all season long and have been the story in the league, all of a sudden have a brutally tough schedule the rest of the way. They have only a 41% chance of winning the division. That's the highest of any team in the division, but they still have Jacksonville twice. Right now, the Jaguars lead that division. They still have the Texans to play again. Right now, Shefty, your look at it.
Well, I look at that schedule for the Colts.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see it side by side with some of the other teams like Jacksonville or Houston.
Yeah.
There's the cold schedule. You got a quarterback with a hairline fracture in his fibula. You got a cornerback in Sauce Gardner who's going to miss multiple weeks now due to what they think is a calf strain that left him on crutches. So your quarterback is not running around laterally the way he did. The cornerback you just traded for to help transform your defense isn't going to be there. And now they're headed to the place where they have historically and typically not played well. This team, no matter how well they're playing, never plays well.
At Jacksonville, yeah.
They just don't do that. And they're headed there Sunday at a time where they're coming off a loss. And all the momentum that was there early in the year seems like it's kind of left them right now.
Jags, Colts, Texans.
And don't forget, no Buckner. DeForest Buckner's out.
Right.
I'm very concerned about Indianapolis because right now, when it's got to have it, the quarterback can't make the play.
Right.
The quarterback's been really good. Daniel's been very good this year. But in the fourth quarter and overtime, as we get into the back half of this season and they get on this playoff run and into the playoffs potentially, when it comes to the fourth quarter, he doesn't make throws. When it comes to overtime, he doesn't make throws. And in that world, that gives me high level of concern for Indianapolis right now.
There's an old thing in the NFL circles. You lose games fastest at quarterback and cornerback, and both are concerns. And my concern is the injury. He's not the same quarterback he was when he was healthy. Why? Because he's so athletic. Right now, he can't use that athleticism, so that is a major concern. And the Sauce Gardner injury, like when they just say calf, I think people just kind of dismiss it.
Right.
No, calf injury is absolutely serious. That could be a month or even longer type injury.
I think people are just relieved that it does not seem as though it was an Achilles, which is what it looked like. And then very quickly, I want to put this up there because maybe the biggest game, can we put up B14? Chiefs-Texans this coming weekend is a monster game, and a dynasty sort of hangs in the balance. If the Chiefs win that game, they have a 56% chance of making the playoffs. If they lose on Sunday, it falls to 13%. The Chiefs making the playoffs absolutely hinges on them beating a very tough Houston team this weekend.
This is going to be a tall task for the Chiefs. We saw what it looked like last year in the postseason when they were in Arrowhead and that Houston Texans defense basically dominated that game. This Houston Texans team, they're one of the hotter teams in the National Football League. I would not want to play the Houston Texans.
Look, you love them, Rex. You
I
love
absolutely love them because they remind me of our 2009 Jets. They're in a very similar situation. All right, this defense has dominated. And you can go back to that year, 2009. This team has given up the fewest yards, all right, since that team.
Right.
And that's a long time. A lot of teams have played.
Yep.
And they, like people talk about it, they cover every blade of grass.
Yeah, right.
They suffocate you. So this defense is amazing. They prevent points and they don't give you anything. And so, to me, this is going to be an unbelievable game.
Texans, Jags, Colts. I got 10 seconds. Texans, Jags, Colts. Who wins that division?
I'm going to say Houston. Scariest team in the AFC right now is Houston, and the quarterback yesterday looked like the guy from 2000.
CJ Stroud. I mean, that's maybe one of the big differences they have from 09. All right, rolling on. The Rams run rerouted in the unlikeliest way, leaving the Bears in place. We'll dive into the NFC as we just did with the AFC. But coming up next, don't miss the conversation you're waiting for. The lane change in the SEC. Did Kiffin's exit expose an even larger problem in college football? Paul Feinbaum